Hello again, everybody. It's Brian Allee-Walsh, NewOrleans.com. It's Thursday, and the Saints have completed their full game preparations for Saturday's important wild card game against the Seattle Seahawks at Qwest Field in downtown Seattle. The Saints will fly to Seattle this evening around 6 o'clock. Wheels up, as Coach Sean Payton said it. They'll arrive approximately 3.5–4 hours from then and spend the night in Seattle, and plan to have a walkthrough at Qwest Field tomorrow, weather permitting, or go to an indoor facility if the weather warrants that. The temperatures, the expected forecast for Seattle on Saturday around kickoff, remember it's 1:30 out there, 3:30 local time here in New Orleans on NBC, calls for temperatures in the mid-40s, low to mid-40s, with a 40% chance of showers. A typical Seattle day in early January, you would think. The surface there is field turf, very comparable to what the Saints play in the Superdome. So the footing should not be a problem. From an injury standpoint, Sean Payton must not file his official injury report with the league office until tomorrow. That's when we will first know whether or not players are officially out, doubtful, questionable, and the like. But you can speculate at this point, and very educated speculation at this point, that it looks like 4 players will not play, and some of them will have some impact on the outcome of the game, I would think. Tight end Jimmy Graham has not practiced this week and looks very, very doubtful with an ankle injury. Free safety Malcolm Jenkins also has not practiced this week and again looks doubtful with a kneecap injury. Defensive tackle Anthony Hargrove has missed the last few games with a knee injury, has not practiced, and linebacker Danny Clark is the same with a hamstring injury, has not practiced this week. I would suspect that those 4 players will not play. Good news is Alex Brown, wide receiver Marcus Colston, linebacker Anthony Waters, and the 2 tight ends Jeremy Shockey and David Thomas have all practiced full today, and they appear to be go, provided there's no setback between now and kickoff in Seattle. But I would think that they're all expected to be up and active for this game. And that's the good news. Another bit of news coming out of Saints camp today: Greg Williams, defensive coordinator, addressed the reports out of Denver that he is under consideration. At least Broncos officials want to talk to him about their coaching vacancy. At this point, they have not asked for permission to speak with Greg Williams, and none has been granted. And they will not be able to speak with them in the event they do ask for permission to speak to him until 1, the season is over, or 2, there is a bye week, say that the team would make it to the Super Bowl 45 on February the 6th. That would mean that the first availability would be either when the season is over or during that open week, that bye week between the NFC Championship game and the Super Bowl. Greg said that he was very happy here. He does have 1 year left on a contract at the end of this current season, and this is everything that he wants in a coaching job in the NFL. But of course, you know, all these guys aspire to be head coaches, and Greg has been a head coach at Buffalo in the 2001 through the 2003 season, and no doubt he'd like to get back to that position in this league. But we'll stay attuned with that. Right now it's a moot point because they can't speak to him, nor have they asked for permission. Other than that, the team seems to be in good straits, good frame of mind. We talked with the players before they departed for Seattle this afternoon, and they've had a good week of practice, I should say. It's been a short week after the loss on Sunday to Tampa Bay, but it's been a good week nonetheless, and this team is ready. We did speak with Darren Sharper, who's likely to replace Malcolm Jenkins at the free safety position. That's a position that they called Darren Sharper at age 35 this team's 6th man. He jokingly said, "I don't really like that. That implies that he doesn't want to be a starter," and he certainly does want to be a starter, and is quite capable of handling that position in the event Malcolm Jenkins can't answer the bell on Saturday. But other than that, I will fly out to Seattle tomorrow afternoon and arrive in the evening, and I'll be ready to go as well. So for Brian Allee-Walsh with NewOrleans.com. Aloha, everyone.